Hello, everybody. This is Apex Predator, and this is what if Deku was transported to Black Clover. Last time we covered the little shopping trip from with Vanessa and the other two. But anyway. Now we continue a few days after that event. We come to... Okay, sorry everyone. Let me just get my bearings here. Sorry. So, Yami gets a message from the Wizard King, or wherever he got the message from, that there is a dungeon that is being attacked, that is being raided by that is right between the Diamond and the Clover Kingdom, and needs to be stopped, and they want to take the stuff that's inside of the dungeon for the Clover Kingdom. So we cut to Yami getting back with his pimpin' ride, Finral. Yeah, so he comes back to the squad base and informs everyone. So he picks basically Luck, Noel, Asta, and Deku. Deku is just there so he can, like, control everyone else, cause Asta, to be honest, isn't the brightest person, but he's stupidly OP. Yeah, and Noel is too stuck up to be that observant to certain scenarios, and Luck is too battle happy, or trigger happy, you could say. So he just sends Deku with them, so nothing bad happens, Yeah, so they go on the mission, and Finral gets them as close as he can to the actual dungeon, and they start heading to it. And meanwhile, back at the Golden Dawn, and a couple people are... Yeah, the Iron Guy, and one of the other part of Asta's harem. It's weird saying Asta has a harem. He does, but he doesn't know anything. Yeah. So we cut to them actually entering, and they're walking through. Jeez. As they're walking through, the three that actually have magical power can sense one strong, but one really strong. That the really strong one is Mars. Other one is Lotus. Yeah, Lotus. So Luck runs off because he feels the Lotus guy, and that happens. So once that fight has gone over, Deku has an entire survey of the entire dungeon. So they're just going in like the shortest of shortcuts as all possible. and they finally meet up with and the rest, and the two separate again. Well, separate. So the Golden Dawn members are going to Mars or the treasury room, and the rest of the Black Bulls are going to save Luck or help Luck out. And they get there, and the fight is a bit different. I'm not making canon fights normal, not like all canon fights though. But we're into the fight. Deku jumps out one of the corridors that is higher up from the actual ground, and basically infuses his fist with gravity magic and punches the ground, making an area of, basically he's using Mana Zone to create like orbs of pure gravity magic and hit Locust and some of the guys that are trying to escape. And yeah, so Luck is had a crucial hit to the ribs from one of Lotus's attacks, somehow hurting him, but that was because he was going through a little flashback, so he was slightly distracted. That's when you get his whole flashback thing of his background. So, but he's not that hurt at all. It's probably gonna have a large bruise, but there's no actual injury, so he can keep fighting. And they have a little inspirational talk, and Luck finally learns the crucial thing of friendship and working together strategically to take down a common foe, where I'll tell you the battle. So once he makes a smoke screen and tries to move, he can't because but can't because of the extreme gravity magic on him. So he's caught, and literally we're taking him to with them to Mars. So Deku basically wraps his magic around Lotus, and the other guys are basically just taken out of there by some sort of thing. Whatever, one of the guys' magic is teleportation, like spatial magic. So they use one of those and get the hell out of there. So when sorry guys, I'm just exhausted. Okay, let's continue. So we now cut to the anonymous being. So if you have not checked what's going to happen, is that if you check the important Deku Black Clover Deku announcement, then you would know. But yeah, so as they are running to the treasury where the Golden Dawn has already started the fight, and the anonymous being, yes, the anonymous being that will probably show up to correct every single problem in all of existence. Nah, no, not at all. This is just to, because there's only four. There's four fairy or spirits uh, for the spirit magic, like Yuno's thing. Yeah, the gravity spirit, gravity press, and all of the other stuff. Spirit mix. Yeah, so basically, I'm trying to create that. Okay, it is recording. Okay, so we cut to a void in space as we see our beautiful wind fairy, uh, the Sylph, or yeah, you know her name, Yuno's fairy, wind fairy. So, this anonymous being is currently sitting down having tea with this spirit. Don't ask me how, they just are. As he can see the essence of the salamander and the two other elements, wind and earth. No, not wind and earth, water and earth. Which, honestly, I don't know anything about the other two elements. But, yeah, the other two elements are there as well. They're all having tea in a circle. As so, what he's saying is that uh, I'm here to basically create a new spirit, as Spirit, the salamander, and the two others just like spit out their tea into the straight into the middle of where everyone is, and uh, the anonymous being slightly sprayed with tea. Ugh, I'm an anonymous being, and that is what I'm here for, Apex Predator, okay? I see you over there, making these what ifs. Yeah, yeah, so I'm the anonymous being. Hello. As the four spirits are confused on what's happening, his fairy asks, hey, how are you going to make a new spirit? As he just looks back to the uh, four spirits, as I'm an all-powerful being capable of destroying 15,000. No? Actually, that's a lot more than I expected. 14 billion different universes by accidentally sneezing? Yeah, that's how powerful I am, and that's only because I sneezed. So, whatever, let's just carry on. And yes, the character, the anonymous being, hey, Apex Predator, stop, I can explain myself, okay? As you can see, I'm a very powerful being. When Apex Predator actually comes out with the actual what if about me, then you guys will know what I am and how I work. You'll be honestly surprised. Isn't that right, Apex Predator? Okay, you don't have to be so cocky. I will destroy your bloodline. Is that a meme? Nope. That's totally a meme, dude. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. As he just mutes me. So, the Norris being speaking. So, as he creates a dark purple orb that has a don't ask, but it just has a voice coming out of nowhere. Dogs, can you like so here is the gravity spirit. As you know, this will be the gravity spirit for Asta. No, not Asta. Jeez, I'm going mentally insane. Sorry. It's like, how can you use mentally insane so easily? It's like, I've lived a longer life than anything could even comprehend. Okay? There is. I can't even express the amount of earthling years that I have lived. It is insane, okay? So stop questioning me. As this will be as this orb or essence of purple gravity magic or gravity spirit magic will be the new spirit of gravity spirit for Izuku Midoriya, or as you are known as Izuku, or by Apex Predator as Deku, as he unmutes me. Hey, shut up, okay? You do realize you are a figment of my imagination. Well, I can't say that. You're just a thing that I made up in my daydreams, okay? So you shut up. Like, I don't think I will. As I am muted again. So, let's give him a small taste of my power. So, I'm going to narrate myself. For me, the anonymous being, will now be the narrator. As I go down into the normal realm, into the dungeon, and teleport right in front of Deku, right in front of Izuku. Izuku, he exclaims, as like, who are you? I am an anonymous being. That is what you will refer to me as of now. As I snap my fingers, as you will remember to do that, and you will always do that when talking about me or talking towards me. Okay, anonymous being. What are you here for? Just here to observe, you know. Yeah. So let's continue. I won't interfere that much in your courageous battles. Okay, as Dek, as Midoriya and the rest, as Izuku and the rest carry on their run as they enter the battle arena or the the battlefield of which the Golden Dawn is fighting Mars. Deku immediately rushes towards Mars as Mars creates of diamond as he sends it towards him. As Izuku is hit, but Izuku is still standing as he just pushes forward and breaks the diamond as he's going, as he's using reverse gravity magic to push things away from his fists, as he is enhancing his fists with reverse gravity magic, as that is what I'll refer to his punches as. As he's just putting his hands towards the pillar, he's just breaking through the diamond as he starts running and running, as he does a large blow, destroying the entire pillar. As Mars takes a leap towards he makes two walls of diamonds and pushes them out towards the others, as the two others from the Golden Dawn are trapped and knocked out, while Asta had slashed down with his sword, breaking the wall and saving the rest of the Black Bulls. As is about to be attacked by a giant blade, one of the giant blades that Mars created to try and slash down on his opponents, trying to slash down on as feels a weird sensation of gravity as he is pulled towards Deku, as Deku uses his reverse gravity punch and breaks the diamond. Asta then leaps towards Mars as Mars creates a shield and creates a horizontal blade behind himself. As Asta destroys the shield and goes in for another attack, the blade had already come 2 inches from his head, as Asta feels a weird sensation of gravity as he has pulled it down and then away, moving him away from the blade far enough so it wouldn't hit him, and then he is taken from the side. As Deku uses gravity press to weigh down Mars creates diamond spikes and tries to skewer his opponents, but fails, as all of them had started floating because of Deku's gravity magic. As Deku uses gravity magic to pull himself like a giant bullet around the treasury or room, he delivers 15 different blows, kicks, and punches as Mars creates a giant dome that protected him, as the 16th hit the actual dome, and the dome broke, but there was a Mars with that was about to shoot 7 spikes, like overhaul, but like just diamonds coming out of the ground, as 7 spikes come out to try and stab into Deku. Asta slashes the spikes, and with the rotating momentum, he goes in for a second swipe as Mars makes a small, weaker shield where Asta is going to hit. His giant Demon Slayer sword goes straight through and hits him in the side as he goes flying. As he lies there and trying to get up, Yuno is acquiring his spirit, as well as Deku is also acquiring his spirit, as this is the spirit on the screen right now. And I'm just gonna delete that. Yeah. As Mars comes up and reveals his true power, making himself far stronger and faster at attacking. Mars then creates two swords and slashes down on both Asta and Yuno, as Yuno, as his fairy spirit, his wind fairy spirit, pauses time, as well as Deku's gravity spirit. As someone give me a name for the gravity spirit, and then I'll use that. Most popular or first one, depends on who's how many people comment and like on a certain comment. So yeah. So that's that happens as Yuno protects himself by destroying the sword going for himself, as it shatters and becomes destroyed, as he is safe. As Asta has his in time paused, Asta has a sword above him, bracing for impact, as Deku obtains his gravity spirit, as he basically goes, he uses gravity magic to make himself float, and basically put a reverse gravity around his entire body, and flies around like a bullet, going from side to side, destroying this sword piece by piece, as it is broken into 14 different pieces. As time resumes, and Deku is currently steaming because he was traveling so fast, as Asta is also out of breath because he had used a lot of energy, mana, trying to save himself, as Asta goes in for the finishing blow and knocks Mars out. As whatever happens to Mars, the rest, or the treasure or the valuables, go to the Clover Kingdom, and everything happens as normal. As I'm just gonna pause it right here. As what they had not realized, as the Black Bulls and Golden Dawn members that had gone to the that had gone to the dungeon, Mars and Lotus had been taken away by the anonymous being, as he had to make sure the timeline goes as normal. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Apex Predator. But yeah, I don't think that that is that much of a big deal, because I just quickly erased their memories about capturing Lotus. Otherwise they'll get suspicious of something, and yeah. So let's just put it out there. They escaped, quote unquote escaped, but I just need the timeline to go normally. It's like, yeah, I know, anonymous being. It's like, yeah, by the way, when are you going to make my entire what if known? Probably later. Probably once I do like 3, 4, maybe even 5 more what ifs, so it can be more of an influential thing in most of the what ifs, and then I'll try and make you. Yeah, whatever. So I've done my job, erased their memories about capturing both Mars and Lotus, and I've sent them back to Diamond Kingdom. And I've also given that little speech that encouraged Mars to be more of a good person from the original canon, just to let you know. And I've implanted the memory of actually doing it in Asta, and Deku's minds. So that's something. Yeah, you can go and I don't know, what do you usually do? I'm just gonna go back to my wife? Wait, has it already been 2,000 years? Duh. Dude, it's been like oh wait. No, it's been 4,000 years actually. Damn. How does time work for you? Very complicated, okay? Just shut up. Well, back to the normal thing. As I, apex predator, me, I've from the beginning there, if you can try and realize the moment where I started speaking, it's when I continued from the pillar, actually, being thrown at Deku. Transition there because of I had to go walk the dogs and stuff. But anyway, let's get on. As that all happened, thank you, anonymous being. So we go to the Clover Kingdom as they are being rewarded and given an audience with the Wizard King, as the Wizard King greets them, and Asta and had the same interaction, and Asta did get the new sword. I just didn't mention it because I don't know. Because I forgot to, and let's just say that after the entire battle, they found the thing, and yeah, because that's what logically could have happened. But anyway, so once the Wizard King had put down the Demon Dweller's sword, he goes up to Izuku and says, "Hello there. You were one of the main people who took down the spade. No, not the spade. The Diamond Kingdom invaders." Yes, I was, sir. Or Your Majesty. Like, don't be so formal. By the way, what's your magic? Oh, it's gravity magic. And apparently there is a gravity spirit, as the gravity orb had come from behind Izuku as he's just poking at it. It's like, wow. As the spirit decides to press 300 kgs onto the Wizard King, as a Wizard King, well, a certain amount. I'm not gonna say because I'm not exactly sure how physically strong the Wizard King is. So just enough to put the Wizard King on his knees. It's like as Izuku flicks his spirit, the spirit lets the Wizard King go. It's like, dude, just nah. It's like, then don't poke me, the spirit said back. Mental note, don't poke you. Okay, you just sound stupid now. Well, shut up then. As the Wizard King gets up from his knees and says, "That's such a powerful spirit, such powerful magic. How did you get so strong?" As from the report Noel and the others gave me, your battle against Mars, your opponent, was kind of extremely fast pace, as apparently you shot around like you were something that went past the sorry, like you were a projectile going through the Diamond Kingdom's raiders attacks, as you just broke through them with your punches and your entire body apparently. But that was only stated by Yuno, as Yuno had reported that he had a weird experience first meeting with his spirit, as his spirit had paused time. My little spirit actually did that to me as well. So I took the opportunity and flew myself around the room while using reverse gravity to push myself around. As the conversation goes on, as I'm going to cut it here, cause so they're just at that point where they're just having a conversation with the Wizard King. And that's exactly where we're going to continue off in part 4, which is probably going to come out like a few days. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you can see, I'm doing this in 2 parts, because the first 20 minutes happened, and then I need to go to walk the dogs. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day, a nice life. Don't get corona. Be safe, and have a wonderful evening, day, or afternoon.